Hello everyone, this is me, MrEvan Productions here, and welcome to episode 173 of Ask MrEvan Productions. So let's go ahead and answer some questions. No Scope Pull Snibber asks, 1. Do you dislike when flies fly around your food and drinks? Yes. Absolutely I do, because I don't really like it when flies fly around my food and drinks. I really don't like it. I do. Same here. 2. Are you going to get adult Happy Meals from McDonald's? Probably not. Because I'm pretty much too old for Happy Meals. 3. Do you hate it when it's hot out? Do you hate it when it's hot and humid outside? Yes, absolutely. I really hate it when it's hot outside because we have some heat advisory, and I do not like heat advisory because I do think that heat advisory, in my opinion, it's just too hot. It's just too hot out there. Wonder Red asks, 1. Do you like pizza rolls? Yes, I do like pizza rolls because I do think that pizza rolls are really good in my opinion. 2. What's your opinion on clowns? I do think that clowns are really amazing. 3. Do you think doxing is illegal? Yes, it is. It is, because doxing can get you in big trouble. So yes, doxing is illegal, and doxing can get you in big trouble. So this is why we do not dox. Because doxing is very illegal, and that can get you in big trouble and have the police called on you. 4. Do you have Metopia on Nintendo Switch? No, I don't, sadly, but I would love to get it someday. Super Mitomo asks, 1. Are you excited for 2026? Yes, I sure am. 2026 is going to be a great year for all of us. Because I do think that 2026 will probably be better than 2025, in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, 2025 is still a good year, but I'm just ready for 2026. Because 2026, in our opinions, I think 2026 will probably be a good year, because we got two new Pixar new Pixar movies that are coming out in 2026. We got Toy Story 5, and we got Hoppers, in which Hoppers is going to come out first on March the 6th of 2026, and then Toy Story 5 will come out on June 19th, 2026. Yup, that's right. 2. What's your 2? Opinion on Trace? Trace, in my opinion, they're pretty good. I have seen Trace before, and I think they're pretty good. 3. Opinion on Mario Kart World? Mario Kart World is a really great Nintendo Switch 2 game. Because I love that game after all. Because it's the newest Mario Kart game in the franchise. And yes, I did see your gaming stream on Mario Kart World. And I think you did a great job making that gaming stream. Thanks for those questions, Super Mitomo. I really appreciate it. Adam Media Corner 2006 asks, 1. What's your opinion on rated R movies? Some of them are pretty good. I have seen some R-rated movies, because I'm gonna be 20 years old pretty soon, and I can watch any R-rated movie that I want. Because you do know that because R-rated movies are mainly for adults, and I'm over 18 years old, so I should be able to watch some So I should be able to watch R-rated. I should be able to watch me some R-rated movies because R-rated movies are mainly for adults, and I'm old enough to watch them because I'm over the age of 18. 2. What's your opinion on Hawaii? Hawaii, in my opinion, is a pretty good state. 3. What's your opinion on the Olympics? I do think the Olympics are pretty awesome. 4. Do you hate it when Amanda Cartwright records at the ARC program? Yes, I do. And Amanda Cartwright should realize that filming at the ARC program without permission is not okay. Because because Amanda Cartwright can get in big trouble for filming at the ARC program because she's not allowed to film there without permission. Because she's basically breaking the rules of the ARC program. And if I ever went to an art program, I would never do that. Like, I would never mimic Amanda Cartwright's behavior, because that would just get me in big trouble and probably get kicked out of the program. So yeah, you're not supposed to film in an art program without permission, because Amanda Cartwright is basically breaking the rules. Daniel G asks, 1. Opinion on Donamos. I think Donamos, in my opinion, it's pretty good. I've had Donamos before, and I think Donamos, in my opinion, it's pretty good. 2. Anything you want to say for the vacation? Yes. I think you're gonna have a great time on your vacation. Justice Rom asks, 1. Are you excited for the new year of 2026? I am, yes. And I do think that 2026 is going to be a good year. 2. Are you excited for Christmas? Yes. Because Christmas is going to be really great for this year. Christmas 2025 is going to be really awesome. 3. What's your opinion on coffee? I think coffee is pretty good. 4. What is your favorite Beatle? I don't really know about that, Justice, because there's so many Beatles out there. So it's hard to name just one. But I'll let you know what my favorite Beatle is, probably in another comment, or maybe in another post. 5. What is your opinion? What's your opinion on King of the Hill 2000? What's your opinion on King of the Hill from 1997 to 2025? To 2025. Well, my opinion on King of the Hill is that King of the Hill is a pretty good sitcom show, because it's a pretty good adult sitcom show. And not only that, it ran from 1997 to 2010, but they also brought the show back as well. And the revival series premiered on August 4th, 2025. And they're still making new episodes of the King of the Hill revival to this very day. And finally, 6. What's your opinion on the year 2025? Well, my opinion on the year 2025 is that 2025, in my opinion, is a pretty decent year. It's going pretty good so far. Jim Carlo, the Super Mario Fan 2006 asks, 1. Opinion on Saturn? I think Saturn is a pretty good planet. 2. Despite you still doing Ask MrEvan to this day, did you add the word productions to the title? I did. Yup. And the reason why I did that is because I just wanted to enhance the title of Ask MrEvan. Yup, I just wanted to enhance the series. Yup, I just wanted to enhance I just wanted to improve the titles of the videos. Because since my YouTube channel name is now MrEvan Productions, it makes sense for me to add the name Productions to it, and so I did. So that way, the titles of the videos are now unhinged. Because I just unhinged the accessibility to the titles, just to make sure that it matches the current tone of my channel's name. That's why I did it. 3. Are you not going to watch the 2025 Smurfs movie because I heard it sucked? No way. I'm not going to be watching the 2025 Smurfs movie, because I heard that movie really sucked. 4. Do you despise the Hip Hip Hooray song from 4. Do you despise the Hip Hip Hooray song from Super Y? I do. Yes. That song really sucks. It is really annoying. I can't believe I used to like that song when I was younger. Well, not anymore, because that song is really annoying. And the reason why that song is annoying, because they sing it at the end of every episode. Because it plays at the end of every episode of Super Y. And I can't believe I used to like this song when I was younger. But luckily for me, that song is no longer in my playlist. Because I used to have this song on my playlist back on my favorite songs playlist back when I used to like the show. But thank goodness I removed it. I removed that song from the playlist. So now I just replaced that song with mainly adult songs. Alright. Okay, sorry about that. But anyways, back to the questions. Jay asks, how was your weekend, Mr. Evan? Well, my weekend was pretty good, even though we're about to go into this weekend, because today is Friday. Yup. Redboy 2009 asks, 1. What is your opinion on Felix the Cat? I do think that Felix the Cat, I think Felix the Cat, in my opinion, is pretty good. 2. What is your favorite NAF character? I don't really have one, to be honest. 3. What is your opinion on the upcoming Cat in the Hat animated movie from 2026? I think that movie, in my opinion, it's probably going to... Well, my opinion on that movie, the Cat in the Hat movie from 2026, which is next year, well, I haven't even seen that movie yet, so hopefully I can check out that movie as soon as it comes out. And hopefully I'll be able to watch it, and I'll be able to let you all know about it. 4. What is your opinion on Tiny Chef? Tiny Chef, in my opinion, I've seen that show before. And Tiny Chef, in my opinion, it's pretty decent. It's not really too great. But to anybody out there that likes Tiny Chef, that's fine. I can handle your thoughts. 5. Do you hate it when people complain over the Teen Titans Go Marathon back in November 2024 when actually for something special? Yes, I really hated it when people complained over the Teen Titans Go Marathon special. Because Teen Titans Go, in my opinion, I don't really care for Teen Titans Go. Because I just prefer the original Teen Titans a lot better. Because I just actually prefer the original Teen Titans a lot better. Alright. Alexis the Silver Boy 2002 asks, 1. What is your opinion on racetracks? Racetracks, in my opinion, they're pretty good. Racetracks are really awesome. 2. What is your opinion on 7-Eleven? 7-Eleven is actually a pretty good gas station company. 3. What's your opinion on The Amazing Spider-Man 2, 2014? Actually, that movie is actually pretty good. 4. What is your opinion on YouTube ads? I don't really care about YouTube ads that much, because they want to pay you like money to show those ads, and I honestly don't care for those ads. 5. What's your opinion on Hot Wheels? Hot Wheels, in my opinion, I do think that Hot Wheels are really cool. 6. What's your opinion on Bojangles and Tim Hortons? I think it's pretty alright. Pretty decent, I guess. 7. What's your opinion on copyright infringement? Copyright infringement, in my opinion, well, even though copyright infringement is important, well, I don't really like copyright infringement that much, because copyright infringement kind of ruins the fun when you're trying to use a song, or when you're trying to show a clip in your video. Like, every time you show a clip in your video, or use a song in your, or if there's a song in your video, or if you use a song in your video, then the copyright owner will block the video. Like they do that because they claim that you're using their song without permission. In fact, Shorts creators have been using copyrighted songs on Shorts. Yeah, and the reason why they do that, and the reason why they use copyrighted songs, like almost every song you hear on the radio, the reason why they use those songs on Shorts is mainly because they're using a licensed version of that song. Yeah, and YouTube already secured the permissions from the copyright owner. So that's why you often hear those songs on Shorts. So that's why you see creators using those songs. So that's why you hear those songs being used on Shorts. It's mainly because YouTube already has permission from the copyright owner, which allows creators to use snippets of those songs. Which allows creators to use a snippet of those songs. So yeah, in general, copyright infringement, it kind of sucks, if you ask me. But you know, copyright infringement is important. Yeah, this is why I don't really do dance videos anymore, because of copyright infringement reasons. But I might consider doing short dance videos again. I might consider doing short dance videos again, but they're only gonna be on Shorts. Like, I'm gonna make sure to use the song for like 15 seconds, because 15 seconds seems like a maximum amount of time that you can use songs. Yeah, I might do that I might do short dance videos again as soon as possible, but they're only gonna be on Shorts. Yep. Because I actually miss doing those short dance videos, because they were so much fun to do. And I remember when I used the Mario, excuse me, how can I say this? Okay, sorry about that. I was just having a little bit trouble pronouncing things, but anyway, because I remember when I used the Mario Brothers rap, that was taken from the Super Mario Brothers movie from 2023 that I did last year when I filmed it in my school's auxiliary gym. When I filmed it in my school's gym, yeah, I was dancing to the song. Yeah, and that short was filmed in my school's auxiliary gym. And let's just say this, because that short that I did last year called Mario Brothers Rap Short Dance Video, that short was actually filmed in my school's gym. In in my school's gym. And I also did another short dance video called Run Me. And that was filmed last year too. And I did that one last year. So yeah, I might eventually do short dance videos again. Probably at some point. Because I only used them for like 15 seconds. And for those short dance videos that I'm going to be doing again, I'll make sure to keep them about 15. I'll make sure to use it for. I'll make sure to keep them at 15 seconds, just to be safe. So yeah, sorry for that long statement there, because I was just explaining about what copyright infringement really was, really was. So anyways, 8. What's your opinion on back to school sales? Back to school sales, in my opinion, well, I don't necessarily have an opinion on them because, you know, I don't really go to school anymore because I already graduated. And besides, the back to school sales are they only apply to students that are under. They only apply to students that haven't graduated yet. So yeah, the back to school sales, it only applies to students that are still in school. But not me though, because I'm not in school anymore, because I already graduated. And I did hear that there was going to be a new law. But I did hear that there was going to be a new law that when students get inside the building, they're not going to be allowed to use their cell phones for the entire school day. And also, not only that, but about the moment of silence at the beginning of each school day, it now requires 60 seconds. It now requires to observe a 60-second moment of silence. So yep, I looked that up online, and it said that it now requires a 1-minute moment of silence at the beginning of each school day. But for me though, I don't have to worry about that stuff anymore because because I already graduated, and because we already graduated. So yep. So 60 seconds of the moment of silence is now required. Because you're now required to observe a 1-minute moment of silence at the beginning of each school day. But this only applies to the students that are still in school, because I heard about that when searching it online. In some states, including in some of the states. So yeah. 9. What's your opinion on 2027? 2027, in my opinion, well, I'm not sure how that's gonna feel, because we're not in 2027 yet, because we have to get through 2026, which is next year. 10. What's your opinion on Shrek 5 2026? Well, Shrek 5, in my opinion, it's a pretty decent film. It's a pretty decent movie from 2026. But I did hear that Shrek 5 will now come out on June 30th, 2027. Yep, it got delayed to June 30th, 2027. Well, originally it was going to come out next year in 2026, and then it got pushed to Christmas 2020. And then it got pushed to Christmas 2026. But now it now comes out on June 30th, 2027, which is next year, which is in 2 years. Daniel asks, 1. What's your opinion on Health Brick Studios? I've never heard of this studio before. 2. What's your opinion on Rich Hebden? Sorry, I have trouble pronouncing it, but never heard of it. for those 9 questions, I've never heard of it, but I'm not gonna read all of those 9 questions because they take too long. I've never heard of them, to be honest. And 10. What's your opinion on Minecraft? Minecraft, in my opinion, is a really great video game from 2009. Almost everyone has Minecraft, including Super Mitomo, because Super Mitomo did some Minecraft videos before. Yeah, he would do a gameplay of Minecraft, and I think he did a great job making those Minecraft videos. Joseph Gilmore's Fantastic Reviews and More asks, what's your opinion on Xbox? I think the Xbox is a really great console. What's your opinion on PlayStation? I think the PlayStation is a really great console. And last but not least, Nickelodeon Fan 2009 asks, 1. What are your thoughts on Disney Junior show called Tim Rex in Space? For me, it's a good show in my opinion. To be honest with you, Tim Rex in Space is a pretty decent show on Nick Jr. Even though I don't really care about Nick Jr. that much, except for Blue's Clues, because Blue's Clues is the only Nick Jr. show I like on Nick Jr. 2. Do you think Peppa Pig should have never been created in the first place? For me, I do. Yes, you're right. Peppa Pig should have never existed in the first place. It should have never been created. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Ask Mr. Evan Productions. I apologize if this Ask Mr. Evan Productions episode was very long, because there was a lot of questions that I had to answer. But it's over now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you give this video a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. So thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a like, comment, and subscribe for more content and for more videos. And until next time, this is Mr. Evan Productions saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it. Peace out. Thanks for watching.